the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Cowboys nothing.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Then we're going to 53. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
We're going to 54. Why?
The first carry now. This is Williams. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third and 4.
Yeah! Here we go. Friday.
To throw is Prescott. Rifles one. It's going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where
so what happened was my ass dozed off. when I came to, I just hit X. Damn. No, I took a fucking muscle relaxer. Mm-hmm.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On first down, it's Krosky Merritt. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day.
That's the issue. They had me on a resume. Why? I had to take the bitches 3 times a day. That's just for the muscle spasms and shit.
They'll run once more with JCM. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop.
All right, I'm playing crazy.
58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Oh!
Touchdown, Washington.
Boy, that was supposed to be an interception.
A 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown. And quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and
Oh,
establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
They run it again with Williams. And some room to maneuver. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Cowboys first down.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
Yeah! Here we go.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Now Prescott.
what the hell did he do that for?
Falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get the football back at their own 17.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. So now then the big loss sets up 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. And what a golden break here. This ball is going to be touchdown, but just outside of the red zone. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Williams going to get it again on second down. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There you go. Wide eight. 26.
Again, it's Williams. And power running near down the 6-yard line. 2 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Wide eight.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Williams fighting, he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Cowboys 7.
Oh.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
You talking to me?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready? Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Oh,
Got to him as he released it. And second down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Come on. Gravity line.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be
boy
careful
took
not
a
to force
hit.
anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10.
Go.
Now Daniels. Looking for the
He drop it? Oh my God, he caught it.
Washington. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders would extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Commanders 21, Cowboys 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
47. 26.
Final play of the half. Prescott. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Jake Moody to kick off.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw it. Throw left side is complete on the
I wasn't there.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
Yeah! Here we go, keep line in. 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. And this pass and the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Oh my God.
Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
Yeah, this nigga turned it over.
Control of the football in great field position.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
To the air goes Daniels. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel.
Good shit.
Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 40 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That shit glitched. Motherfucker.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go to 53. What do you think?
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Oh, my God. Oh, he stopped running. Come on, QP, get that nigga.
Right sideline. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Okay.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
I know it ain't.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And drops
Think the fuck out of here.
And their struggles continue here.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
47. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill.
On play action, Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go. Pick it up. You're embarrassing. Here we go.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about, sir.
Here we go, 46. 46.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Cowboy 80.
Daniels looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Here's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he
That's some shit.
for a Commanders touchdown. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
There we go, going to 53. There we go. What? There we go, going to 53.
Play action now. Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Washington on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They dial up off the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out from this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Kill! 47. Wait,
to throw is Prescott.
This
is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 43 yards. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
42. Cowboys 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfort. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Really? They won't let me audible the play.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go, 47.
Man, when he can play.
Prescott now.
Ooh.
Here's a fifth interception. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing now is Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Here we go, here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who really have...
Shut the fuck up, nigga. It's a minute and 54 seconds on the clock. Towards somebody coming back.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Go to 54, go to 54. Why? Hey, 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
He had a man open, but he missed him, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Open man ran. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Here we go, 46, 46.
They'll throw again. Prescott.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. What do you think?
Prescott to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Kill. 47.
Now Prescott. And now here's another interception. And now off to the races down the right side.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for the Commanders' touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot.
RG like 3/4 late.
This rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
She 3/4 late.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but